can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up front. He was playing D-tackle. The offenses just didn't have an answer for him. This guy right here, there's times where he flashes a little bit of that Nick Fairley ability.
He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. And he's brought down after a nice game. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it.
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Miller with the ball. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. The play action fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sad
GG's, brother, GG's. You know?
They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field,
Hello?
with the consistency
DJ?
they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
How's it going?
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Strachan. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical bend.
Fights off a defender. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. And they squelched that play so fast, can you even still call it a sweep?
You can sweep that play under the rug and not run it again because it was very unsuccessful.
And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
You just feel like the sense of urgency is going up for this offense. Now, they haven't had that many possessions so far in the game, and because they've got no points now, it feels like the quarterback's starting to press. He's trying to make it happen on his own, taking a shot down the field. Another incompletion for this offense. They can't get anything going.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces third and long. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Catch in the middle. It's Simmons. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Looking for a man. It's Knight. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the right. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. The give on the option.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Black smoke.
Plenty of time to work.
Black smoke, where you at, man?
As they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass, it's Mayava.
I'm not paying attention.
Grab near the marker, it's Sanders. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
Floating away. He'll get rid of it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got it behind the line. It's Miller. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Slings it downfield. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Knight. Got a man, it's Coleman. They'll immediately call timeout.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Got it in the middle, it's Frazier. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds here as they try to put something up before halftime. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense will quickly use a timeout. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
El Tigre. El Tigre.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Card in the backfield. It's Cobb. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
To the air. It's Knight. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Still running at the 40. All kinds of room to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tiger.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest.
This guy refuses to quit.
I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work.
Here we go.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Picked up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. I mean, you coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Here's a heat. And they can't make the play on third down.
I know we're in the third quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. After that last field goal,
there's just no shot. You won't believe what this guy just did. It's 28-0, and he just refuses to get skunked. He just kicked a field goal right now.
So the decision has been made, and the
on 4th and short. Third.
Might be changing the route.
Yeah, because he's just fucking, this game's dragging on. What I was going to do is I was going to download Madden and just run it online there maybe. See how check the playbooks on that one, because it's free for EA. It's free for EA right now. So
a lot of smiles right now on this offense.
Yeah, it's on the free. Yeah, I have EA.
Still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection.
That shit's like $20 for a year. I mean, I've always had it.
Man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The short hands. It's Singleton. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down.
6 Propane! 6 Propane! Pace, 27. Cooler, 18. Cooler, 18.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Safety.
He's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Return brings it out to the 40. And your Auburn Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Knight. Finds his man down the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simmons. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Got it looking for a first. Turning it on. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Knight. A little screen to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Quarterback adapting. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking
quack,
like
quack, 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 motherfucker.
It's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, USC.
Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
By the receiver.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
To the air, it's Mayava. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And they get to him,